everybody, it's Bob.
And Ash.
And once again, we did garage sales this week. So we found some interesting things. It wasn't as good as it's been. But Ash, what'd you find?
I found 4 old books. This one is from, there's no date on this one. And then an Encyclopedia of World History from 1940. How to Win Friends and Influence People from 1952. And then Modern Biology from 1963. And those were $1. And then I got a stapler for free.
Cool. So, again, it's getting hot. We are in Arizona and we're already in the 90s. So, our garage sale season is about to end. And then essentially part of May, June, July, August, we don't have garage sales. And then they'll start back up in September, October, November, and then usually slow down Christmas and, sorry, dog. They'll usually slow down during Christmas and through the holidays and stuff. So, here's what we found today. We got a Camless US knife. It's the stainless steel style, and the blade is marked 1982. The one that's marked 1968 is worth a lot more money, but hey, for $3, I will take it. Then for $1, I haven't even looked at this really close yet. This is a Disney Lion King Simba plush. I think it's Simba. I don't know who it is, but it's from the Lion King, and it's a plush. It's in nice condition. Tags look really good. I don't think this has really been played with because it's really, really clean. And I only paid $1 for it. Next up, we got one of these Elwood nut bowls. And they're just lathe carved. This one has the picks in it, which is really nice. It does not have the nutcracker, but not a big deal. I paid $2 for it. Again, I'm probably going to end up holding on to that till about Christmas. And it'll sell for between $30 and $40. Then we picked up a Harley Davidson garage sale. The lady's husband restores old Harleys, so they had a whole bunch of Harley stuff. I bought the stuff I knew. I did not buy the parts that I didn't know anything about, but they had this really cool Harley hat. It's just a strap back, but it's got a great underbrim, and it's all embroidered. For $1, I couldn't pass it up. At that same garage sale, though, we did pick up some really nice Harley Davidson. It's a button-up shirt, and it is Harley branded. So these, I'll pick these up all the time. I scored a few years ago. I got a bunch of these at Goodwill for about $3 or $4 a piece, and I was selling them for $20 to $30 each. Then I got this, it's a Dickies t-shirt. It's really good condition, no stains on it. And it's an extra large tall. It's actually a Henley tee, so can't complain about that. And then the last thing we got was this Grand Canyon Harley Davidson shop. This is a women's shirt. And it's got the HD there. It is licensed from Harley Davidson. And what I like is it's got the pull on it, on the zipper is actually the Harley Davidson pull. So I thought that was really cool. So for $2 a piece, easily going to do well on those. We were at a 55 plus community. It was kind of a joke, and I saw these at the garage sale. They had 50 cents a piece. They had Dunlop XXX out golf balls. For those of you who don't know, XXX outs are golf balls that don't make the cut. These are basically, they made golf balls for whatever reason. These were rejected from being the good ones, so they sell them as XXX, basically for practice, for driving. And then they also had a set of Dunlop Blue Max. Now these would have been the good ones, these would have been the junk ones. I paid $1 for both of them. It's kind of a joke. I was going to give them to my brother-in-law, who's huge into golf, and just some old golf balls. And it was kind of a joke, but these all sell really good. So these very well might end up on eBay. Next thing we found was this old lantern. It's Lamplight Farms. In the end, I didn't pay anything. It got thrown in on a deal, so I didn't pay anything for it. But it's a Lamplight Farms lantern. Seems to be in good working condition, the wick control. The wick is brand new and perfect. I don't think this has ever been lit. It was just a decoration. So I thought it was kind of cool. And then, is that another one? And they have these Swanson Speed Squares. They're all brand new. They're in the package. They were $1 a piece. So I might keep one. I personally don't have a Speed Square. Mine got lost. I was doing a project a few years ago. I think it got left at a neighbor's house. So can't complain about that. New in the package products are always good. Easy to throw. I can throw that into a bag, ship it, first class, one and done. And we were at a tool sale, and this actually, all the real high-end tools were gone. This sale had been going on for what, 3 days? Yeah, it started on Thursday. We got there on Saturday. And Ash found this old box. Ash knows how much I like old boxes. I get a kick out of old boxes. Well, she handed it to me, and the first thing I saw on the end was this old box actually still has the original tag in it, which says, what I noticed was it says Starrett. So we opened it up, and the tool is still in there. So it's in good working condition. Took it up to the people running the sale. They knew it was a Starrett, but they had already marked and sold all their high-end stuff. So they sold Ash the box for $1. I told them I can't let the tool go with the box. That'd just be a crime, because especially this has been together for so long. There is a date on the tool of 1919, but that'd be a patent date. So this is made after 1919. So this is probably still around 100 years old. So I definitely want to keep the box and the tool together. So that was kind of a neat thing. Next up, I probably shouldn't have bought this. Thought it was neat. It's a crystal clock, and it's Waterford crystal. It's perfect condition. It's got a little performance or leadership emblem right here, but then it's got a clock. It's kind of neat. These don't sell for much. You just got to make sure that it has the Waterford mark on it. This one does. They don't sell for much. These are really heavy, so they're hard to ship, and they're expensive to ship. And the problem with Waterford, they keep making everything forever and ever and ever. So while if you go to like Macy's, you'll see that the price on Waterford is really expensive. The secondary market doesn't seem to be that great, just because it's always there. All right, so next up, we're at a garage sale. They're moving out of state. Long story. And they are selling their entire life worth of stuff. So I got these two boxes. They were sitting out there. This box here in front is probably half full. This box in the back is completely full. It is all Legos. Completely Legos.
There's also a cord.
Yeah, but that's for this is for the Lego portal. So it's Lego stuff still. Yeah. So it was a box of Legos. Unfortunately, it's not. I did find a couple like Mega Bloks things in there. Yeah, like that one. And so there are a couple, but it's almost entirely Legos. What I'm probably going to do, in the old days, I'd buy these, I'd sort them all out, I'd separate the Legos from everything else, and I would sell the Legos off piece by piece, in like either one big lot or smaller lots. I don't want to do that. I'm probably going to just go through it real quick, pull out any of the minifigures, because I got tons and tons of those, and I might just flip this cheap on Facebook Marketplace just to get rid of it, and let someone else do all the work for it, because Legos sell for good money, and the price has really dropped in the last couple of years, so the time it takes to sort and deal with Legos really isn't worth it anymore. So I just got it because both of these boxes were $10. There's probably 12 pounds, 14 pounds at least of Legos here, and Legos sell for between 10 and 15 a pound. So I know I have $100 to $150 in Legos. What's nice, also, there's a lot of pieces like this where you've got most of the set still intact. So it looks like when the kids played with it, they left a lot of it together, and then they just quit playing with it, so it got put away. I would imagine all the parts for those sets are still in here. Some people will actually put those back together and resell them as a set. So, you know, that's probably just going to be a quick flip on Facebook Marketplace to get rid of them. So the two last things that we got are, I saw this from the truck. This red box. It's a homemade box. I knew exactly what it was when I saw it, to be honest, because you do come across these from time to time, and I usually go check them out really good.
Speed walk to it.
Okay, speed walk. And what it is it's a vintage Coleman lantern. This one's got the nickel coated base. Unfortunately, the problem is the original nut is gone. It's been replaced with just a wing nut. There is some damage. It's a 220B, and big old dent right here in the tank. It's a 220B. The reason I picked this up, and I only paid $5 for it, is it has this logo on the side. I don't know if you can see that, and it doesn't have the typical logo that you would see on the bottom. It doesn't have the typical logo that you'd see on the bottom of a Coleman lantern. This is probably 1930s era Coleman. Unfortunately, like I said, the glass been replaced. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. This is too big. This is probably too big of a project for me. I have most of the parts to fix this, but again, it's a pretty big project. So I don't know. I might just flip this as is. Because even in fully restored condition, it's only a $70 or $80 lantern. But I like to save those and get them back into collector's hands, so that, you know, maybe it becomes a part lantern for someone, and it continues to serve a useful purpose down the road. So we got that, and then the last thing, I'm not 100% sure about, was this Backgammon game. It's all wood, and it's all carved. It's carved around the sides here, and then it's got inlaid felt in here for your pieces, and then felt bases, and then the chevrons, I guess what you call those. They're actually sewn in. I don't know if you can see that, but these are sewn in onto the felt. It's a really neat set. When I pulled this out, it is missing a few of these checkers. They call them checkers, by the way. It's got all the dice, and they're old Bakelite dice, but it is missing some of the checkers. So I found where I can buy a replacement set of these checkers for $20. I'm gonna try to clean up this wood. And do some wood restore on it and see how it looks, because there's a lot of wear to the felt too. And if it looks good, I might get the checkers. If not, I'll sell the board as is. And I might just put a chain or something so that you can just hang it from a wall. I do believe this is probably 50s or 60s. Not sure if it's handmade. Looks like someone... It could have easily been done if you have a router and some time and, you know, some carving ability, but then again, it could be manufactured too. I can't really tell. But it's an interesting piece, something different. Prices on this are all over the board. I see low-end backgammon games selling for $15, $20. I see stuff like this that's sold for, you know, $100 to $300. So I'm not really sure where this is going to land. It's going to take a lot of research, and it depends on what condition I'm selling it into. So that's all we got for this week.
That's all we got.
And Ash actually got this. It's a vintage Disney hotel postcard, which I thought was kind of different, just because that's an old one.
Free.
Yeah, she just gave it to you. Yeah, Ash gets a lot of stuff given to her. It's really funny, especially like when we go see rocks, she'll get all excited. People just give them to her, and she's not asking for it. People are like, "Oh, you look excited. You can just have it." So that's pretty awesome. But I do that when I have kids come to my garage sales too. So that's all we got. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great week. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.